pattern problem. Pattern problem are related to the number sequence. Suppose the sequence is given 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are asked to find the next sequence or the next 2 term or 3 term. Suppose it is we can just write the term 1, T1, term 2, term 3, term 4, and we are asked to find the T5 and T6. We can write easily 1, 2, 3, 4, it is 5 and it is 6. But if we are asked to find the formula of writing this number, so we use some methodology here. We just find the fixed difference. The fixed difference between the two terms is plus 1. Here it is plus 1 and here it is plus 1. So the T0 term would be, we have to find the T0 term. It means we have to find one more term from which 1 is coming. So it would be 0. The difference between 1 and 2 is 1, 2 to 3 is 1. So the difference between 1 and the previous term is 1, and it would be, the previous term would be 0. So when we add 1 in 0, it becomes 1. Now the formula would be Tn is equal to, the difference is 1, so we write 1 and n is the formula, plus the first T0 term, and it is 0. So formula become Tn is equal to n, 1 multiplied by n is 1. So when n is equal to 1, it means T1 is equal to 1. When n is equal to 2, so Tn is equal to 2, we write the number instead of writing n. So n become 2 and n3, term 3, so Tn is 3 and it is 3. So we have to find the T5 or the term 5. So n is equal to 5 become T5 and it is, n is 5, so it is 5. The term 5 is 5 and 6 is 6. But sometimes the difference is like it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now the difference is 2. So we use the same methodology. It is T1, term 1, it is term 2, it is term 3, term 4, term 5, and we have to go up to Tn, n term, and we have to find the formula up to n term, it is called. So we use the same methodology. The difference between the 2 and 4 is plus 2. It is also plus 2. The difference between 4 and 6, it is plus 2, and it is also plus 2. The same difference, the constant difference. But we have to find one more term, it is called the T0 term, term 0. We have to find ourselves. So what would be the T0 term? The T0 term would be 0. When we add 2 in 0, so it becomes 2, and when add 2 in 2, so it becomes 4. So difference is 2, that is why the T0 term becomes 0. Now the formula is quite easy. Tn is equal to, the difference is, fifth difference is 2, so it is 2n, plus term 0 is 0. So the Tn is equal to 2n. Now when Tn is equal to 1, so T1 and 2 and 1, so it will become 2. When n is equal to 2, so T2 become 2 multiplied by 2, and it is 4. We just write the number instead of n. Similarly, we have to find the term 6. So n is equal to 6, so it become T6 is equal to 2, and instead of writing n, we place 6 here, and it become 2 6 or 12. This is the for the fixed difference. Suppose one more question, we sometimes see that the difference is, suppose it is 1 and 4 and 9 and 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. So this is basically the square. It is 1 to the square, 2 to the square, 3 to the square, and 4 and 5. So we can write the formula of Tn is equal to n square. So when n is equal to 1, so T1 is equal to 1 to the square, and it become 1. When n is equal to 2, so T2 is equal to 2 to the square, 4, and when n is equal to 3, so term 3 becomes 3 to the square is equal to 9. So 1, 4, 9, 1, 4, 9, 16. and now it is the formula for this. Tn is equal to n square plus 1. We use this term when the formula is in the form of square. Suppose it is started from 4, 9, 16, 25. Now we have to find the formula. So for this we write n, and n is 1 basically. So we add 3. So that we add 1, sorry, n plus 1 to the square. So when n is equal to 1, term 1, it is term 1, term 2 and term 3. So n1 or term 1 is become 1 plus 1 to the square, it become 2 to the square, become 4. Term 1 is 4. Now n is equal to 2, it means it is 2 plus 1, it is 1 actually, 2 plus 1, and it is 2 plus 1 to the square mean 3 to the square, it is 9, and n is equal to 3 means 3 plus 1 to the square, it is 4 square, and it is 16. So 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on. We just have to find the number of n term and we put the value of n. Suppose the formula is Tn is equal to n plus 1 to the square, and we are asked to find the 8 terms when n is equal to 8. We don't know the term. So Tn becomes 8 plus 1 to the square mean 9 to the square mean 81.